and join our circle of eyewitnesses.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
ABC 7 presents the 34th Annual Kingdomday Parade.
And good morning and happy King Day, everyone. I'm Michelle Tuzzi.
And I'm Leslie Sykes, and welcome to our exclusive live coverage of the 34th Annual Martin Luther King Jr. Parade. We are also streaming our coverage live on the free ABC 7 app, on our Facebook page, and on abc7.com.
This is the nation's largest King Day celebration. It is the largest King Day parade in the country, and we have a team of reporters covering it for you. Our Carlos Granda and Veronica Miracle out in the middle of it all. Plus, we have a huge crew of camera people out here, so you will not miss a thing.
And guess what the other highlight is as well, Michelle? Our weather.
Oh, yes.
You know, we've gone through, several days of rain and gloomy conditions, and this is absolutely beautiful.
It couldn't be nicer. We're having sunny skies, temperatures in the low 60s. It's really perfect parade weather.
It is. Just put on a jacket or a sweater and absolutely enjoy, and that's what we see all of these people and families doing right now. Now, we have big news today.
We certainly do. A huge announcement today from last year's Grand Marshal of the Kingdomday Parade, Kamala Harris, making the announcement this morning that she is running for president.
Yes, and this is video from last year when she was Grand Marshal, as you mentioned, and she will formally announce her campaign at an Oakland rally. That will be next Sunday. But Senator Harris, 54 years old, she served 2 terms as California's Attorney General and was elected to the Senate in 2016.
And the daughter of immigrants, her mother from India, her father from Jamaica, and picking Martin Luther King Day to make this announcement. Hey, Leslie, let's take a look at the parade route, shall we?
Yes, here we go. We're going to show a map for you so you can see exactly where it's going. As you see, it starts at MLK and Western, and then it rolls west on Martin Luther King Boulevard all the way to Crenshaw, and there it turns south and marches down Crenshaw Boulevard. It then ends right near Vernon, and that's where there is a Kingdomday Festival where there will be all kinds of entertainment and food booths set up and lots of fun for the entire family.
It's always a great event, and of course, if you're going to participate in a big and colorful parade, you need to start the day with a good breakfast. And my partner Leslie hosted the annual Kingdomday breakfast held this morning at Crenshaw Plaza Mall. A lot of community leaders and notable parade participants were there in attendance.
Yes, look at all the people. There was a wonderful breakfast. We had top brass there from the LAPD, and there's our president and general manager, Cheryl Fair, along with Adrian Dove, who's the CEO of the Kingdomday Parade. We also had Barbara Morrison serenade us. It was a wonderful and uplifting breakfast.
Ooh, we're taking a look now at the color guard as the parade is about to get underway. They are lined up right in front of the reviewing stand, and we're going to quickly check in with our Carlos Granda along the parade route. Hey, Carlos.
How you doing this morning? Yes, it's been wonderful here talking to some of the folks who've been out here for several hours waiting for this parade, and I want to talk to this woman because she's a big Channel 7 fan.
Yes, I am.
You've been here early. Your sister's coming from Riverside.
All the way. Ain't here yet, but that's okay.
And some people like the bands, some people like the floats, but you like those motorcycles.
I love the motorcycle. Ooh, that's my favorite part. That's my favorite part. They were really nice today, right up close and personal. I loved it.
Yeah, the LAPD motorcycles were here just a while ago, and they were right in front of us, and that's what you love.
That's my favorite part. The thing of it is, it's always first. So I can see that and go home. I'm happy.
But you're going to stay the whole day. You're going to stay here for a while.
I'll be here a while, but not the whole day, because I hate traffic.
Oh, I understand.
So I got to get out before everybody else leaves.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
As you can see, people are excited, and parade's getting underway, so let's get back to you guys.
Okay, Carlos, thank you very much for that. Just giving us a taste of the people along the parade route, and we are watching Garfield High School Junior ROTC Color Guard. And now we are watching Compton High School. Compton High School Marching Band. The Compton High School Band is such a sight to see in their Colombian blue, navy, and white uniforms. And boy, do they know how to put on a show.
They certainly do. Let's take a moment and listen in. President and CEO of the Kingdomday Parade. There you go. Hey, Carlos.
How are you doing? Yes, I'm with Adrian Dove, the president and the CEO. What do you think when you see how big this has gotten, how wonderful it is?
I couldn't believe it when I pulled up and saw all the activity. I'm more than delighted, and we're going to even do it better next year, but we're really pleased. The kind of turnout, the crowd, and the way people are reacting, even the Weatherers Corporation and all the people have differences with each other come together on this day, and that's exactly what Martin Luther King's Day means, you know. Love, a day of love, a day of peace, everybody together, and you're going to see a wide variety of activities that are represented here. The biggest thing we have is we have the Martin Luther King began his career when in Montgomery with the Rosa Parks. We have a bus representing that, and behind it we have the Teamsters and the garbage delivery people, where his career was ended only 13 years later. So we want to put all that in and then update it to today. Thank you very much.
Thank you for doing this, sir. It's good. Thank you. So as you can see, very proud day here for him. This event has grown incredibly from years ago to this magnificent event. So it's a perfect day. Back to you guys.
It really is. It really has grown 34 years strong here in Los Angeles. Carlos, thank you. Taking a look now at the Compton High School Band under the direction of Mr. Anthony Ransfer. Always a crowd favorite. Compton High School just has a fantastic band.
They absolutely do. And in 2017, Dr. Dre donated $10 million to endow a performing arts theater at Compton High School. So he put his money where his mouth is. And we'll be right back with more.
The Kingdomday Parade from ABC 7 is sponsored by Blue Shield of California, proudly serving Californians for 80 years.
From up here, we may seem insignificant. The choices we make, inconsequential. But the truth is different. For when it comes to our life, our health, every choice we make matters.
Okay, so you've been to the happiest place on earth. It's great, right? But I bet you haven't done this, or that, or been here. I bet you haven't met her, or him, or them. Ooh, dance off. And this is incredible. You see what I did right there? And when's the last time you felt like this? Or that, or, I mean, come on. That's basically a perfect moment. It's time to make some magic for as low as $60 per person per day.
Looking for Williams, and a great adjustment for the catch. Working the left sideline to the end zone, touchdown, Chargers.
Your Los Angeles Chargers have announced prices for general seating inside the new LA Stadium at Hollywood Park. Now there's a season ticket opportunity for just about everyone, with fan-friendly and family-friendly prices starting at $50 a seat. New prices, new stadium. Let's go Bolts. Visit fightforla.com for more details.
Hey, did you know that Chevy has 7 great cars with a starting price under $26,000? Like this Camaro and this Malibu. Not to mention this Cruze sedan and this Cruze hatch. And let's not forget this Spark, Sonic sedan, and Sonic hatch. So no matter what you're looking for, Chevy's got a car for you. That's awesome! That is awesome!
Get $4,250 total cash allowance on select Cruze and Malibu vehicles in stock when you finance with GM Financial. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
To our coverage of the 34th annual Kingdomday Parade here on a beautiful day in Los Angeles. We are looking at the gorgeous dancers from the Cathedral City High School Ballet Folklorico under the direction of Mr. Gabriel Ruiz. Mexico Folkloric Ballet Ensemble from Cathedral City.
Yes, and they perform dances that represent the traditional culture of Mexico from various regions of Mexico. As you can see, they are colorful and just beautiful with the mariachi music that we can hear right there. We're going to go back out live on the parade route to Carlos Granda. He is joining us with the Grand Marshal this year, Dave R. Roberts, manager of the LA Dodgers. Carlos.
That's right, the Grand Marshal, the manager of the Dodgers. How do you feel being here part of this today?
It's very humbling, and you just see the passion, and it's the multi-generations.
Kimberly.
And, you know, I think about my father who passed a couple years ago and who instilled the values of civil rights and what Dr. King meant to our country. And so for me to kind of be able to pay it forward a little bit and to fulfill his legacy just a little bit more and move it forward, I'm deeply humbled. But to see the energy, the passion, and so many people excited about the Kingdomday Parade is pretty awesome.
That's a beautiful thing to say. And also, are we going to have a three-peat?
We're going to have a three-peat, but the thing about this year is that we're going to finish it. We're going to get the city of Los Angeles over the finish line and bring home a championship.
Thank you, sir. Pleasure to meet you, sir. Thank you. Good luck. Thank you very much. Dave Roberts, a gentleman, the manager of the LA Dodgers. Back to you guys.
Okay, Carlos, thank you very much for that. What an exciting interview, and it is just a pleasure to see him riding in this parade this year. Go Dodgers, we love it.
We love it. Opening day is against the Arizona Diamondbacks, coming up March 28th. So go Dodgers. All right, Dave Roberts, great to see him as this year's Grand Marshal. And now we welcome to our stage here, we have Kimberly Good. She is Blue Shield's Senior Vice President. Welcome, Kimberly. Thank you for joining us today. Tell us what this day means for you and your organization. Oh, this would help.
Well, Blue Shield of California is proud to be the presenting sponsor of this year's parade. At Blue Shield, for 80 years, we've been giving back to the community. We believe in the spirit of Dr. King and all he stood for, and we're going to continue to fight for equality in health care.
And you guys have presented a special award to Adrian Dove. What does that mean for your organization?
Well, it is wonderful to be recognized for all the great work that we've done in the community. Dr. Dove himself is just such a perfect example of Dr. King's vision for community. So our float says, live well, do good, and never stop, and that's who we stand for. That's what we stand for at Blue Shield.
Well, and today's theme is healthy bodies, healthy minds, healthy democracy. So as a presenting sponsor, you fit very well into healthy bodies, healthy minds, don't you?
Yes, thank you. And we're certainly working with democracy to also ensure we have the kind of healthcare system that's worthy of our family and friends and sustainably affordable.
Very good.
Kimberly, on a personal note, how has Dr. King's legacy and life impacted you?
Well, my parents grew up in the 60s, and they were very much touched by his legacy in a very direct way, and that's how they instilled in me this dream, the ability to dream and to believe that nothing was impossible. So it certainly translated to lots of hard work and lots of dedication to giving back to the community, just like Blue Shield of California does.
All right. Thank you so much. We appreciate you being here with us. Happy Kingdom Day to you.
Thank you.
We're going to go out to Carlos Granda, who is with Congresswoman Maxine Waters. Okay, Carlos.
That's right, the one and only Maxine Waters. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderfully well. I'm out here today celebrating the life and times of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Look at the people who are out here. They know that he was one of the most important persons on the universe and that he left a legacy that we must understand and we must follow. We must appreciate that he made the ultimate sacrifice.
Can I ask you, what do you think of Senator Kamala Harris announcing she's running for president?
I think it's a wonderful thing. You know, we're going to have some wonderful candidates. We have so many good Democrats now that can compete. And if this president is the opposition, we are going to beat him with any one of our good candidates.
A lot of division in Washington right now, right?
Well, yes, it's a shutdown, and the president looked out on the American people. The president of the United States told them he was going to shut down the government, and it may be for weeks, months, or years. And he's trying to do that, but we are worried about the people who are missing these paychecks. Many of them are living from paycheck to paycheck. We want to open this government back up. We hope that he'll wake up one morning and he'll tweet differently, and he'll say we're going to open up the government. Otherwise, we won't be able to negotiate until the government is opened up.
Thank you so much for talking to us, and your fans are here.
Yes, they are.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye. Back to you guys. That was Congresswoman Maxine Waters. Back to you guys.
Okay, Carlos, thank you. She's a legend out here, and we remember one year she walked the route in her high heel shoes.
She is known for doing that and always very outspoken. He spoke to her about Senator Kamala Harris announcing she was running for president. She said she was glad to hear that, but she also talked about the government shutdown and trying to get that fixed in Washington. So we always can hear a lot of what Maxine Waters has to say.
Right now, we are looking at a beautiful horse-drawn carriage, and that carriage is carrying the Queen and the Royal Court. Please welcome the 2019 Kingdom Day Parade Queen, Josephine Aking-Mula. She is pursuing a Master's of Public Health at Charles Drew University of Science and Medicine, and her career goal is to bring affordable health care to underserved populations around the world.
Yes, and she is joined by her impressive royal court made up of 4 princesses. They are Vanessa Horsey, Ava Marie Easter, Jordan Flowers, and Charlotte Wright.
All right, beautiful to see them out here. Our Kingdom Day coverage will, of course, continue here on ABC7 and streaming live on all our platforms. We'll be right back.
With the Chase mobile app, Jason Wu could pay practically anyone at any bank, all while putting on a runway show for New York Fashion Week. He could. Or he could make it even easier and set up recurring payments to his neighbor for cat sitting.
Whoa, you groomed her too.
And now she's ready for the catwalk.
Life lived Jason's way. Chase, make more of what's yours.
This winter, you could go nimble and turbocharged. Or go out in style. Or go bold and iconic. Or you could go test drive all 3 and choose for yourself. The decision is all yours. Get this low mileage lease on this 2019 Cadillac XT5 from around $389 per month.
When we switched to AAA insurance and we bundled our home and auto, we were shocked at the savings.
Not only did we increase our coverage significantly, but we also saved hundreds of dollars.
I switched to AAA because I saved over $450. That makes a big difference in my budget.
Switch to AAA insurance today, and you can save an average of $447 on auto insurance. Compare that to Geico, State Farm, even Allstate. Call now for your free auto insurance quote to find out how much you could save.
This type of savings on the insurance goes a long way in helping me do the things I like to do.
Because of the savings that we get from having AAA insurance, we're able to do more of the things that we love.
We might go to the spa, go to the concert, go out to eat.
Yeah, it makes me feel good about spending the money when I know we've already saved it.
To find out how much you could save by switching to AAA insurance, call 877-206-7003 for your free auto insurance quote today. AAA Insurance, helping you save more.
Welcome back to our 34th annual Kingdomday Parade coverage here on ABC 7.
You are looking live at Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity. They have a contingent out here in front of the judges. They are beginning to do what's called their step show. So let's listen into their step show.
Watching the step show of the Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity. They are here every year, and they are always a crowd pleaser. From 1968, the Kappa League program was born here in Los Angeles. The league focused on the educational, occupational, and guidance of young men, and it has created numerous community leaders.
That's right, and that was just a sampling of the step shows that they give. And past members of the fraternity included LA Mayor Tom Bradley, attorney Johnny Cochran, tennis great Arthur Ashe. Those are just some of the distinguished members of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated.
All right, and now we are seeing the Frederick K.C. Price Christian School drum and drill team. They are also here every year, and it's good to see them back. And let's just take a moment and listen in. Here they go.
Christian School drum and drill team. They are exciting to watch. Their campus community, in conjunction with an academically accelerated curriculum, stellar athletics program, they are rich with Christian character building experiences because it began as a big church in the community, and now they have a school. We'll be right back. Sorry.
Perfect.
Bachelor tonight.
He needs to know the truth.
The Battle of the Beauty Queens
He's being lied to.
forces Colton.
Do you think it's going to affect your decision tonight?
To go rogue.
What just happened?
I just hope that I'm not making a mistake.
New Bachelor, ABC tonight.
Matthew Bourne returns to the Amundsen with Cinderella. The classic tale transformed into a wartime romance with a twist of Hollywood glamour. Dazzling dance theater from the visionary creator of the smash hits Swan Lake and The Red Shoes. Don't miss Matthew Bourne's Cinderella. Performances begin February 5th. Get tickets today at amundsentheater.org.
We're surrounded by infinite possibilities. It's up to us to see the choices we have and summon the courage to make them. For when it comes to our life, our health, every choice we make matters.
Did you know that varicose veins cannot heal on their own, and waiting makes them worse and harder to treat? West Medical can erase your veins with our groundbreaking varicose vein solution. Our revolutionary vein solution is covered by most PPO insurances, or we offer easy financing. Don't wait. Get the smooth, sexy legs you deserve. Call 1-800-WEST-MEDICAL to set up a private consultation today.
I feel incredible because I called 1-800-WEST-MEDICAL.
Talk, read, sing.
Watch their little brains grow.
It changes everything.
Read to your baby every day. Just hearing your words goes a long, long way.
Go to first5california.com.
Get eyewitness news everywhere. Download the ABC7 app.
Welcome back to our live coverage of the 34th Annual Kingdomday Parade. You are looking at the Bill Pickett Invitational Rodeo. Look at them. These are the cowboys. They are carrying the legacy of William Bill Pickett. Born in the 1870s, he was known as the Dusky Demon and is the most famous African-American rodeo performer of all time.
That's right. He invented the rodeo sport of bulldogging, known as steer wrestling, and entertained millions of people around the world with his riding and roping skills. And riding today is Emmy Award-winning actor, director, and producer Glenn Turman, who has served as the rodeo's official Grand Marshal for 33 years. He's a real cowboy, and he's right now with our Veronica Miracle. Hey, Veronica.
Hi there. Yeah, that's right. We are on the ground here, and man, so you were on your horse, but it was getting a little scary for a second there.
It wasn't for you.
Yeah, for me, it was a little
how
bit.
I felt.
I know. Your horse is a little spooked, but it's because there's so many people out here enjoying the day.
Yeah, they're having a wonderful time. Everybody's come out. We got great weather, right, Veronica? I mean, it couldn't have been better. California, right?
Why is it so important for you to be here today?
Well, you know, it's Martin Luther King's birthday, this great holiday that we're celebrating, and to have everybody come out and the whole nation is enjoying this wonderful occasion that, you know, was well fought and well deserved, you know. And I'm glad to be here as a representative, the Grand Marshal of the Bill Pickett Rodeo, which is an all-black invitational rodeo that tours the entire country. I'm the Grand Marshal and have been for the 33 years of the 35 years it celebrates this year. So this is a big honor for all of us, and me in particular.
Oh, wonderful. And describe the crowd to me out here right now for those at home, you know, who can't experience this.
You know, what's great is the Bill Pickett Rodeo it has been coming to this city for so long that many of the people that you see along this wonderful boulevard have been to the rodeo. And so I've got a lot of old friends here from the community, and they're waving like, you know, like it's homecoming week, you know. So it's been really cool.
All right, just coming home. We'll send it back to you guys.
Veronica, thank you. And a reminder, you can catch the Bill Pickett Invitational Rodeo on July 20th and 21st at the Industry Hills Expo Center. It should be great. And now we are looking at this equestrian unit, the Buffalo Soldier Mounted 10th Cavalry Unit. It's a group of historical educators who are dedicated to keeping the legacy of the Buffalo Soldier alive.
Now, these troopers tell the Buffalo Soldier story of the black soldiers who helped settle the Western frontier after after the end of the Civil War. And boy, do they have stories to tell.
Yes, and behind them, I don't know if we can see it. You can see it a little bit. 2 authentic wooden wagons, a 1909 Studebaker Army ambulance, and a custom-built Army chuck wagon. Sometimes wives or family members rode with the Buffalo Soldiers. They were laundresses, teachers, nurses, seamstresses, cooks, and some of the soldiers' family members are portraying those roles today, and they're riding on the 1909 Studebaker Army ambulance today.
And this is a history lesson for all of the people who came out here, including the children. Now stay tuned. There is so much more to come as the 34th annual Kingdom Day Parade rolls on.
Don't
go down! Oh, no! Ballooned your car. Call me!
A flyby ballooning. Seen it, covered it. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Absolutely incredible.
Wow. Oh my gosh. So much
awesome.
Fun.
Wow.
My heart is beating so fast.
Why just drive when you can be thrilled? See all offers at buyatoyota.com. We make it easy. Toyota. Let's go places.
Call it a feeling, call it a premonition. Things are about to go my way. You don't have to see it, just believe it's coming. Some things are bound to change.
Cunning Dental's permanent teeth in a day procedure will change your life, like it has for Steve and Monica.
When I first walked into Cunning Dental, I looked like this. And in just one day, I walked out looking like this.
Medication destroyed my teeth so badly, I couldn't even eat a salad. How times have changed.
If you can afford a new car payment, you can afford to have new, beautiful, permanent teeth. Just like me.
Get free exam, CT scan, and x-rays, a $1,200 value for free. Call 844-4CUNNING, serving Los Angeles, Inland Empire, and Orange County.
Relax, it's just a bug.
That's not a bug! That's not a bug!
Hit and drone. Seen it, covered it. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Welcome to our coverage of the 34th Annual Kingdom Day Parade here on ABC7. And hey, look, we've got some familiar faces.
We got some of our friends out there. Let's go to Carlos Granda. Who do you have, Carlos?
Well, I think we know who they are. It's Ellen Leyva, David Ono. See them every day at work.
Hi there.
How are you guys doing today? What do you think taking part in this?
This is the most uplifting, positive event of the year. We just love it, and it's the best smelling parade ever.
Yeah.
People barbecuing everywhere. It's just a happy place.
Barbecues everywhere, but we always have to keep in mind Dr. King. He only lived 39 years, which is rather incredible if you think about it. He affected our world so much because he was such a courageous figure, spoke up for what was right, despite the fact that he had so much opposition. So we always got to keep that in mind on a day like today. And it's just wonderful that all these people are out here.
And that's what this day's all about.
Every year, never lets us down.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Take care. Enjoy the parade. Back to you guys. I think we're going to see some other people now, too.
Yeah, thanks, Carlos. And thank you, David and Ellen. And now we're about to see, here we have Mark Brown and Dallas Raines with our Veronica Miracle. Hi, guys.
That's right. And Mark, you're from Harbor City. You're born and raised. This is like coming home for you.
Absolutely. Every year I've been here, almost, this will be my 30th year at Channel 7. And I've done this parade every year but two. The year of the Northridge earthquake and the year Barack Obama was inaugurated. Every year I've loved it every single time. It's gotten bigger every time.
Fantastic. And Dallas, how about this weather?
Perfect, huh? Everybody's a little cool, but the wind's blowing. And Mark is like a rock star out here. I'm having so much fun. You see all of his old girlfriends. It's amazing.
Okay, Dallas has got some jokes today. We'll send it back to you guys.
Oh, that was classic.
That was a good one. That was was a good one. And now we see behind them the famous ABC7 news van. There goes that news van. Every day, dozens of eyewitness news crews fan out all across Southern California in our familiar blue vans and vehicles. And their mission, our mission, I should say, is to cover the news in the many diverse Southern California communities we serve 24/7 on Channel 7 and on all of our social media platforms.
Yeah, and I have to say, I'm very proud to work in one of the most diverse newsrooms in the country.
Very true.
We really do represent people of all ethnicities, and we're going to take a look now back at the parade route. Carlos Granda, he's live there on the ground for us. Hey, Carlos.
How are you doing? I'm here with Supervisor Mark Ridley Thomas. How do you feel on this day?
I'm enthusiastic because we have another opportunity to express our commitment to the dream of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., which was against poverty, and homelessness is a form of poverty. These are Measure Work and Measure H dollars at work. What we're doing is essentially saying to voters, you count on us, and these are all the workers that those tax dollars are paying for to work in the streets of Los Angeles, the encampments, for the purpose of ending homelessness. We can do this.
And this was his dream, for everyone to be together.
For everyone, human dignity for all people. So we salute you today, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Thank you, Supervisor. Good to see you again, sir. Thank you. There you heard it. Supervisor Mark Ridley Thomas, back to you.
Okay, Carlos, thank you. Supervisor Mark Ridley Thomas was instrumental in getting Martin Luther King Community Hospital reopened. That hospital had been shuttered in this community for many years, 8 years to be exact, and in 2015 it reopened, and it's been really a welcome sight for this community. For so many years they went without an emergency room, inpatient care.
So and it is a welcome sight, and also the supervisor pushed for expansion of the Metro Expo and Crenshaw LAX lines, and at transportation projects they are bringing an incredible amount of new development to the South Los Angeles area. So a lot of people glad to see him coming down this parade route, celebrating the hard work that he does for this community and has done for many years.
Absolutely. Let's go back to our Veronica Miracle. She's live along the parade route. Veronica?
I certainly am. Hi, guys. I'm with Sheriff Alex Villanueva, newly elected. This is your first as sheriff here, this parade. How's it feel?
Oh, it feels great. It's a wonderful event. The turnout is amazing. It's been quite an experience.
Is this your horse?
This is one of the mounted posse's horses, yes.
Fantastic. Oh, fantastic. Hollywood here, and you've got a whole contingency, and everybody's here showing up, representing, and getting in touch with the community.
By all means, yes. That's why I have people on foot. Also, my executive staff, they're on both sides of us, and the mounted enforcement detail behind me in the black hats.
Wonderful. All right. Well, enjoy the parade. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
All right. Thank you, Veronica. Our new sheriff, Alex Villanueva, born in Chicago. The sheriff has a Doctor of Public Administration degree from the University of Laverne, and he was a sheriff's lieutenant before being elected sheriff. And behind him, the sheriff's mounted unit, the sheriff's mounted posse. Much more coverage here live on ABC7 of the 34th annual Kingdomday Parade.
Introducing nachos like you've never had them before. Layer after layer of house-made tortilla chips, now with sea salt, creamy queso blanco, handmade guacamole, and the best chicken to ever meet a flame. Fire-grilled chicken nachos at El Pollo Loco.
Hey, did you know that Chevy has 7 great cars with a starting price under $26,000? Like this Camaro, and this Malibu, not to mention this Cruze sedan and this Cruze hatch. And let's not forget this Spark, Sonic sedan, and Sonic hatch. So no matter what you're looking for, Chevy's got a car for you. That's awesome! That is awesome!
Get $4,250 total cash allowance on select Cruze and Malibu vehicles in stock when you finance with GM Financial. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Looking for Williams, and a great adjustment for the catch. Working the left sideline to the end zone, touchdown, Charger.
Your Los Angeles Chargers have announced prices for general seating inside the new LA Stadium at Hollywood Park. Now there's a season ticket opportunity for just about everyone, with fan-friendly and family-friendly prices starting at $50 a seat. New prices, new stadium. Let's go Bolts. Visit fightforla.com for more details.
Be the MVP of game day gatherings at Living Spaces, where you'll discover a winning lineup of designs that let you entertain like a pro. We'll make it fast, fun, and easy for you to shop power reclining sofas that start at just $5.95. Plus, we'll help you find more items that bring fun and function to game time. And with same-day delivery, you can get everything before kickoff. Come see our team of unforgettable styles and unbeatable values online or in-store at Living Spaces.
Living Spaces. Gather around El Pollo Loco's latest $20 family choice dinner. 8 pieces of our famous chicken, 2 sides, and your choice of an avocado salad or homemade tortilla soup. We put the time into making it so you can take the time to savor it. El Pollo Loco.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 34th Annual Kingdomday Parade and our live coverage of this colorful parade. You are looking at the LA County Fire Contingent right there. The LA County Stentorians of Los Angeles County. They were founded in 1954 to help African American firefighters fight back against the segregation and discrimination challenges that they faced at the time.
And today, the Los Angeles County Stentorians continue to operate as a community-based social organization. They're dedicated to the recruitment and the retention of African Americans in the fire department. Let's go to Carlos Granda now. He's live near this contingent. Carlos?
Well, that's right. I'm here with LA County Fire Chief Darrell Osby. Just first of all, your thoughts taking part in this today?
Well, today's an amazing day just to remember the life of Martin Luther King Jr. and his sacrifices and what it means to all of us here in this community.
And I think everyone in the community thanks what you guys have done with all the fires we've had, the flooding, what the LA County Fire has done. Explain how difficult that has been over the last few weeks.
Well, it's been challenging for our department, but our firefighters that are here with us have the same spirit and thoughts that Martin Luther King did to make people's lives better. And so we put our lives on the line to protect our citizens and community like he did.
Absolutely. Thank you for what you guys do every single day.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Chief. There you're here. There you heard him. LA County Fire Chief Darrell Osby. Back to you.
Okay, Carlos, thank you very much for that. And he's a hero in this community. Osby, in 2011, he became the first African-American fire chief of LA County, and he has been a member of the department for more than 30 years.
Wow, and we want to thank all of our firefighters for all they do to keep us safe. It was just a horrible recent firestorm situation here in California. And finally, our firefighters are getting a bit of a break, but I say bit because they are on call every day, 24/7, keeping us safe. So
yeah,
we
do
thank
such
them.
An incredible job.
They are heroes.
Let's go out to Veronica Miracle. Oh, I see some young, beautiful faces, Veronica.
You certainly do. These are future movie stars. We are here with the Divas of Compton. Ladies! The Diva Mafia. You guys have some girls coming in the parade right now. Right?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, now tell me about what they're going to be doing. Some dances?
They're going to be doing dancing, majorette style. Yes, they're going to bring it.
You have a drum line. Can we get a little preview? Have you guys been practicing with your girls?
The drum line is the city of production. Children of production will be here with the Divas of Compton as well.
Okay. All right. So how excited are you ladies?
We are.
And they're right next to the judges' table, so they're going to be keeping a close eye on what the judges are going to be doing as their girls come through. So we're very excited. Send it back to you guys.
Okay.
Bye.
Oh, they are awesome. We got to take pictures with them earlier. What a great group of people, and they are so excited to be out here. It's their first year, and so we welcome them. We just saw the AIDS Healthcare Foundation go by, treating 25 million people who are unaware, actually, that they are infected, and an honor to have them here in the parade. And who are we seeing now?
We've got the city attorney, Mike Fuhrer. Let's go to Veronica.
Yes, certainly. How are you doing today? How's the vibe?
It's a great day. You know, we've never needed Dr. King's message more than right now.
Yeah.
And, you know, in a nation that's so divided, I think here in Los Angeles, we're committed to show that we can be a unified, strong, diverse city. We look out for each other. and stand up for each other.
Now, you come here every year. You always ride in the parade. What is your favorite part of the parade?
Well, you know, the reaction from the crowd is always so wonderful to see people young and old, every part of Los Angeles come together today. It's a beautiful thing. I especially love the kids. When the kids are here, they're going to grow up knowing that we live in a united city.
Certainly. All right. Thank you, sir. We really appreciate it. Send it back to you guys.
Okay, Veronica, thank you. Mike Feuer, the LA City Attorney, and he's been a familiar face in Los Angeles for a very long time, serving our community. He was a city council member for many years. He was city councilman when I first came out here.
And speaking of the city council, we have City Council President Herb Wesson, and Carlos Granda is next to him. Hey, Carlos.
Well, we almost have a quorum here of city council members. Look at the City Council President Herb Wesson from the New Ninth, Curran Price, Joe Buscaino from the South Bay. Oh my God, I can't. Mike Bonin from Westchester area. Okay, so what do you guys feel being here today?
Well, just let me say it's a great day. We're celebrating a great man, a great country, and I think we're showing that there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. It's our generation, so it's our time to fight this fight for human rights and civil rights.
Mr. Price, your thoughts?
Well, you know, we're just excited to be here with family and friends as we commemorate certainly the history and the spirit of MLK, but we realize there's still a lot of work to be done. Economic development, housing, homelessness, and we're here reaffirming that, celebrating the fact that we can work together to make things better.
Mr. Bonin, your thoughts?
Today is a great opportunity to recommit ourselves to the dream and the vision, economic opportunity for everybody, social justice for everybody. We've got a lot of work to do, and today is a day to renew that commitment.
And last, Joe Buscaino, your thoughts being here?
You know, in a city that's so diverse, we have to stop, pause, and reflect who Dr. King was, and we're honoring his legacy today and remind ourselves that his work is not done.
Thank you very much. 4 city council members. Great to things that they were talking about today about Martin Luther King Day. Back to you.
All right, Carlos, thank you very much. We have much more coverage here on ABC7 as we continue to watch the parade march down Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. We'll be right back.
When we step back, a bigger picture reveals itself. We can see beyond the obstacles ahead and choose who we want to be. For when it comes to our life, our health, every choice we make matters.
It's your turn to get healthy and lean in 2019.
New year, new energy.
New year, new strength.
New year, new wardrobe.
I lost 101 pounds and I feel incredible.
I lost over 150 pounds, and the best part, my insurance paid for almost everything.
Let West Medical help make your resolution a reality. Call 1-800-WEST-MED for a free PPO insurance verification.
It's an incredible feeling.
I feel incredible because I called 1-800-WEST-MEDICAL.
Thank you. I went to America's Best, like you said, for designer frames, and I got these and a second pair for just $99.95. Yes, they have
New York fashion designer frames. Uh-huh.
Yeah, 2 pairs of designer glasses and a free exam, all for just
$99.95. Uh-huh.
Is this a bad time?
Well, I am in the bath.
But you're just sitting there.
I'm conditioning. The New York fashion designer event. It's not just a better deal, it's America's Best. Hurry, sale ends Saturday.
Glad you're back. How are you feeling?
Exhausted. But finally being able to make that volunteer trip happen was awesome.
Awesome. You have to
What are they
scrub.
Let's do it every year.
We do it every year.
I thought you'd say that. Let's do it.
See how investing with a JP Morgan advisor can help you. Visit your local Chase branch.
Welcome back to the 34th annual Kingdomday Parade. You are watching all all of the activity right on Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard here in Los Angeles, the Crenshaw District. I'm Leslie Sykes along with Michelle Tuzzi.
All right, it is good to be here on this beautiful sunny day in Los Angeles. We are watching some dancers performing in front of the judges. There is a judging stand not too far from our booth, and everyone stops there to perform, and that's what makes our spot so great, because we can see this happening without watching it on camera.
Right, we have a really good vantage point.
And so they perform for the judges, and then at the end of the parade, awards are given for best performances, best floats, etc. All right.
Oh, I see. We've got a float for St. John's.
Okay, a float for St. John's, and coming down Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, you can see the crowd is really, it's a great turnout today. We're so fortunate to have good weather, because last Monday it was really gloomy and cold and rainy, and it's a beautiful day. Crowds have lined the streets, and Carlos Granda is down there with them. And Carlos, who do you have right now?
Well, I have LAPD Chief Michael Moore with me right now, and Commissioner Dale Bonner.
Police Commissioner Dale Bonner.
How are you doing today on this day?
It's a great day. A great day for Los Angeles to celebrate the legacy of a great man, a person who changed the course of American history, and still influences us today, and it's right that we're out here.
And Police Commissioner Bonner, what are your thoughts on this?
Well, I think it's a great day to honor not only the man, but everything that he stood for in this community and all across the country. And so it's just so important, I think, especially in the times that we're in, for people to come out and just feel good, really, about the legacy.
And the turnout's unbelievable.
It's absolutely unbelievable.
Thank you so much.
Great time.
Thank you. Good to see you again.
See you guys out here.
There you see LAPD Chief Michael Moore and Commissioner Dale Bonner. Back to you guys.
Okay, Carlos, thank you. Chief Michael Moore appointed the 57th Chief of Los Angeles by Mayor Garrett Garcetti on July 27th, 2018. We'll be back with much more coverage here on ABC 7th of the 34th Annual Kingdomday Parade.
What size would you like? 7, please.
Wow, this is fun.
Who wants free shoes? We're out here helping people get fit.
I like them.
You don't already have a pair like this, do you?
No.
Today we help people get fit, and we can help you too, with a great deal on a reliable, award-winning Honda. Right now you can lease a 2018 Accord LX for just $249 a month plus tax. And the Accord has been named 2018 North American Car of the Year.
It's so cool that you guys exist.
Right on. Go Honda.
Cunning Dental's permanent teeth in a day procedure will change your life, like it has for Steve and Monica.
When I first walked into Cunning Dental, I looked like this. And in just one day, I walked out looking like this.
Medication destroyed my teeth so badly, I couldn't even eat a salad. How times have changed.
If you can afford a new car payment, you can afford to have new, beautiful, permanent teeth. Just like me.
Get free exam, CT scan, and x-rays. A $1,200 value for free. Call 844-4CUNNING, serving Los Angeles, Inland Empire, and Orange County.
When I was 6 years old and I saw that amazing big blue whale, my life was forever changed.
It's still my favorite place to go.
I remember one of my students being surprised by her father, who was a diver in the tank.
It's a great way to spend more time with my dad.
The aquarium inspired me to learn more about the oceans and how to best protect the environment.
Come celebrate the Aquarium of the Pacific's 20th anniversary. Meet some old friends and create aquarium stories of your own.
The Aquarium of the Pacific.
Help protect what's most important with our family of safety technologies. The 2019 Nissan Rogue comes with automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection standard. Part of Nissan's Safety Shield 360. Protection you won't get from CR-V, Equinox, or CX-5. Nissan Rogue. The safety tech you want and more.
Get a low $239 per month lease on Rogue. Or get 0% financing for up to 60 months on 14 models.
Now the most exciting tech you own is in your driveway.
Live coverage of the 34th Annual Kingdomday Parade here in the Crenshaw District, and you can see the parade goers seated along the route and just taking in all of the sights and sounds. So we're going to focus right now coming along the parade route, the California Highway Patrol The California Highway Patrol remains committed to keeping the public safety everywhere. Their motto is safety, service, and security through active programs, community outreach, and communication.
And the commissioner is Warren Stanley. Stanley is the first African-American in the history of the CHP to hold the rank of commissioner. Let's go down to Carlos Granda right now.
Well, not only the first African-American to hold the rank of the head of the CHP, you started from the bottom and worked all the way to your top. It's a success story.
Yes, it is. I started my career right here in L.A. and worked my way up through the ranks, and I'm so proud to be the commissioner of the California Highway Patrol, and so proud that we're here today to celebrate Dr. King's birthday and so many things that he did for so many people and moving the country forward and making things equal and make sure everybody has an opportunity. One of the reasons I'm here today is because of some of the things that Dr. King did, so I'm so proud to be here.
You literally started in the mailroom at the bottom.
I started as a young officer in 1982 here in our Central Los Angeles office. Yes.
Now you're the head of the entire department.
I'm the commissioner of the California Highway Patrol. 11,000 men and women, some of the finest people in law enforcement around the world, and I'm so proud to lead them.
Are you hoping that's an inspiration for other young people?
I do. I sure do. And we got some great young people coming up through the ranks and in the academy right now. And we're looking forward to them graduating and coming out here and providing safety and service for the people of this great state.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. And there you hear it. Warren Stanley, a true hero story from the bottom all the way to the top, the head of the CHP, the first African-American to head the California Highway Patrol. Back to you guys.
Okay, Carlos, thank you very much. And that is a story that needs to be told, especially in this community where you have children who need to see stories like this. People who started from the bottom and worked their way through perseverance and hard work, worked their way to the top. They need to see these role models so that these children know that they can do it too. So that's very important to see.
They are sending an excellent message here, and we always appreciate their presence here at the Kingdomday Parade. And we're getting ready to see the Korean contingent, which has a very long and interesting history with the parade. This parade was founded back in the 1980s by Larry Grant. It actually started in San Diego. And Mr. Grant, after the LA riots, thought it would be a good idea to help mend tensions in the city to get the Korean community involved with the parade. And so he asked the Grand Master, Tong Suk Chun, to help him. And that relationship has gone on ever since. We're going to talk more about that. We're going to see their contingent here in just a minute. More coverage to come here on ABC 7.
The Kingdomday Parade from ABC 7 is sponsored by Blue Shield of California, proudly serving Californians for 80 years.
The only way to predict our future is to create it. As long as we can choose for ourselves, we decide what tomorrow holds. For when it comes to our life, our health, every choice we make matters.
I'll go buy one myself.
It was intense. Definitely a sports car.
It was so fast. It was incredible.
Why just drive when you can be thrilled? See all offers at buyatoyota.com. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Be the MVP of game day gatherings at Living Spaces, where you'll discover a winning lineup of designs that let you entertain like a pro. We'll make it fast, fun, and easy for you to shop power reclining sofas that start at just $5.95. Plus, we'll help you find more items that bring fun and function to game time. And with same-day delivery, you can get everything before kickoff. Come see our team of unforgettable styles and unbeatable values online or in-store at Living Spaces.
Living Spaces.
This is no ordinary city. It's different because we're different. We're artists, entrepreneurs, and storytellers. We're complicated. Sure, we've got traffic, but we still love our cars. We cry out for rain, but savor our sunshine. It's our stories, breaking and ever changing, that pull us together. In this city, we are all eyewitnesses, and we all have a story to share. Welcome to The Circle from ABC 7 Eyewitness News. ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
ABC 7 presents the 34th Annual Kingdomday Parade.
Welcome back to the 34th Annual Kingdomday Parade. I'm Michelle Tuzzi.
And I'm Leslie Sykes. We want to thank you for joining us. We have been, it's about an hour into the parade, and we have seen some wonderful people go through the parade. And right now we're looking at the Kingdomday Dance Company. This is always one of the most colorful and elegant entries in the Kingdomday Parade each year. The Kingdomday Korean Dance Academy was founded in 1980 by Mrs. Kim Eung-hwa.
They have beautiful costumes, they do beautiful dance, and it's always great to see them out here as they're just starting now to round the corner, making that turn from Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard onto Crenshaw. Let's go back to Carlos Granda. He's live along the parade route. Who are you with there, Carlos?
I'm with LA City Controller Ron Galperin, who's always out to see how he can save money for those of us who live in the city of Los Angeles, right?
It is great to be here, and what an important day to remember the message of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. We need to remember it more than ever on this day, and it's great to be out with communities all over Los Angeles to celebrate and to learn the lessons that he taught.
And this is the message: everyone united, taking part in this parade.
Everyone united. And while some in Washington want to be doing the building of walls, we want to build bridges here in Los Angeles.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That's LA City Controller Ron Galperin. Good to see you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Back to you guys.
Carlos, thank you very much. As we continue to look at, they were dancing, the Korean squad. That's beautiful. We are also now looking at Lacers Hollywood High School Spirit Squad. Let's listen in. Hollywood High School Spirit Squad, and they are performing right now in front of the judges. We were talking earlier about the reviewing stand and the judges, and they were the 2017 winner of the Kingdomday Parade band competition. So good for them. Maybe they'll take it again this year. We shall see. Maybe they will. Certainly a crowd pleaser. Everyone is loving just watching them. They were founded more than 50 years ago after the Watts riots. That's right, and so they have a lot of history, and as we talk about that, we also want to give out a shout out to the marching band director Jerron, assistant director Glenda, cheer coach Miguel and Alicia, dance instructor Kiva, co-director Kyle Miller, and program director Ramiro Segovia. If you wanted to know
more about Lacer. They actually provide after-school programs to provide free classes in the arts, athletics, academics. Every day after school, they serve more than 4,000 students in Los Angeles. And Lacer is creating opportunities. They're building academic skills. They're just basically preparing students for the future. So let's give it up one more time.
Yes.
The Lacer Hollywood High School Spirit Squad.
And these enrichment opportunities are so important for kids when they're coming and going through high school. They have something to do. They have something that perhaps, sparks talent in them and something that they can practice and get good at. It's good for their self-esteem. So we love to see these kids getting into these enrichment programs.
We certainly do, and they're continuing to they have a pretty large contingent. Now we're seeing the drummers from Lacer. Again, they're from Hollywood High School, and part of this great program. Community service, academics, a huge part of it. And now we are seeing a contingent from Charles Drew University of Medicine and Science.
Yes, the Charles Drew University of Medicine and Science is making its 4th appearance in the parade, and it was founded more than 50 years ago after the Watts riots. Its genesis coming in response to the lack of educational opportunities and access to health care in South Los Angeles.
The university offers 12 health, professional, undergraduate, and graduate degrees. And Charles Drew also provides a pipeline program designed to interest students ages 4 to 17 in STEM fields, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. It's something we hear a lot about today. I didn't even know what STEM was 5 years ago.
Exactly.
Now you hear it all the time.
Yes.
It's so important as we, technology continues to evolve and move forward, and we need more people in these fields as future productive members of society.
Yes, your engineers, your scientists, your computer programmers, and there's a lot of untapped talent in this community. So it's good that they are reaching out to try to get these children who have a talent in this. And so they can go through and have these careers that are careers for the future.
All right, the Charles R. Drew University of Medicine and Science. We'll be right back with more coverage of the 34th Annual Kingdomday Parade.
Williams, and a great adjustment for the catch. Working the left sideline to the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers.
Your Los Angeles Chargers have announced prices for general seating inside the new LA Stadium at Hollywood Park. Now there's a season ticket opportunity for just about everyone, with fan-friendly and family-friendly prices starting at $50 a seat. New prices, new stadium. Let's go Bolts. Visit fightforla.com for more details.
Wow! You want to do one?
Well, I don't know, but I've been told it'll come back if you let it go. Open your heart, open your mind. The world's gonna turn and the sun's gonna shine. Everybody give a little. Everybody give a little bit of love.
The more time we spend engaging with these, the less time we spend engaging with them, and their chances of dropping out of school and getting into trouble increase. Now is the time to connect, to build their brains and their futures. So talk, read, and sing with them from the moment they're born. It changes everything. Learn more at first5california.com.
Some of you are Honda owners and some of you are Toyota owners, right?
Yep.
Would you be surprised to hear that Honda is the most reliable car company?
Honda's reliable.
Well, it's actually not Honda.
What?
Toyota. It's not Toyota either. Chevy. Based on a nationwide survey, Chevy is more reliable than Toyota and Honda.
Wow.
Get $4,500 total cash allowance on select Equinox vehicles in stock when you finance with GM Financial. That's 16% below MSRP on this Chevy Equinox.
Find new roads at your Southern California Chevy dealers.
Welcome back to our live coverage of the the 34th Annual Kingdomday Parade. You are looking at an impressive cultural exchange on display. This is the International Cultural Exchange as the Kingdomday Parade welcomes this impressive delegation representing South Korea and Southern California's large Korean American communities. Dr. King's message and vision spread across the world, but it had a particularly deep impact in South Korea. Now let's go out to Veronica Miracle. She is there with the Grand Master. Veronica.
That's right. I'm with the Grand Master Tong Suk-chun. You're an international ambassador. How has today been for you?
Isn't it such a wonderful, beautiful day? Today we celebrate Dr. King's his legacy, for his dream. We will share together. We are different. The racial difference, cultures different, but we are under God, the same human being. We must be respect each other, love each other. Finally, we must invite their own children, their son and daughter's birthday party. They are such a wonderful, beautiful, every one of them. They are very important.
How important is it for you to bring these two cultures that are seemingly so different, but yeah, how is it important?
We need to more learn each other. We have any problem, the issue, one step back up, we started to talk about, discuss what we needed to work together. That's the business and the work and the culture, food, wonderful life.
All right, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Grandmaster Tong Suk-chun, back to you guys.
Okay, thank you very much for that, Veronica. And Grand Master Chung is very beloved in this community. He is very well respected because after the racial tensions, he did a lot to bridge the Korean American community with the African American community in this area.
That's right, and he organizes and participates in many local and international philanthropies and has dedicated countless hours of helping children in Haiti following the devastating earthquake there. Let's go down to Carlos Granda. He's live along the parade route for us. Carlos?
Well, I'm here with Gary Davis and some Channel 7 fans right here. But Mr. Davis comes here all the time. He says you remember the first years and when this parade first started, how small it was. Let's talk about how it's changed, how it's grown.
It has grown so tremendously. And another thing, when I first got here, I mean, you could walk down the street. People were just walking down the street when the first parade that I went to. Also, I'm a Vietnam veteran. And this is a great country, and we want to keep it that way.
What do you think of the day, King's message, what it means for all of us?
King wanted to have peace in the world. That was his main message, is that everybody get along. And as long as everybody can get along, that's the main thing.
Thank you so much. Good to see you. Thank you very much. So he's been here for hours waiting for this parade. He comes every year. A lot of big Channel 7 fans, so they're all very excited to be seeing this parade. Back to you.
All right, Carlos, thank you very much. And we are listening to the Voices of Angels Choir. Sounds so beautiful. Let's listen in.
Voices of Angels Choir, and these young singers just arrived in the United States from South Korea just yesterday here for this great event, the 34th Annual Kingdomday Parade. Our live coverage will continue in just a moment.
I really want to be able to spark compassion between everybody.
I definitely want to empower women.
I should really be giving back. They shouldn't be afraid to pursue what they love.
We're all going to be like the next presidents and politicians. Like, this is our world to shape.
Nominate a cool kid you know for a chance to win a $500 scholarship and be recognized on Eyewitness News. Go to abc7.com/coolkids to enter.
From up here, we may seem insignificant. The choices we make, inconsequential. But the truth is different. For when it comes to our life, our health. Every choice we make matters.
Cook, I clean.
I know, I love cooking.
Hey guys,
I'm
going to Dave's to play video games.
Hang on.
Yeah, we talked about this. We don't want you over there.
Their internet, it's cable.
Son, when they could get internet with AT&T and they don't?
We just want what's best for you.
Don't get mixed up with cable internet. AT&T Internet is rated #1 in customer satisfaction over cable. Switch to AT&T Internet. Get up to 100 megabits per second for $40 a month. Limited availability. May not be in your area. More for your thing. That's our thing. Call 1-877-ONLY-ATT.
Cunning Dental's permanent teeth in a day procedure will change your life like it has for Steve and Monica.
When I first walked into Cunning Dental, I looked like this. And in just one day, I walked out looking like this.
Medication destroyed my teeth so badly I couldn't even eat a salad. How times have changed.
If you can afford a new car payment, you can afford to have new, beautiful, permanent teeth, just like me.
Get free exam, CT scan, and x-rays, a $1,200 value for free. Call 844-4CUNNING, serving Los Angeles, Inland Empire, and Orange County.
This is our home. Welcome to the Circle.
Welcome back, everyone, and here comes a float that everyone can recognize right away with that big bolts. Those bolts.
Yeah.
The LA Chargers, better known to their many local fans as the Bolts.
The Bolts, and look at that big helmet. Let's go on the parade route to Veronica Miracle. Veronica.
I was just talking with Mike Davis. We're talking about the next Super Bowl that you guys are going to be in, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, this year's the LA Rams. This year we have to support the LA Rams, but next year is our turn.
Yeah, well, it feels good to have an LA team.
It does. So, I mean, LA has two teams now, so, I mean, so LA has to be proud of us. I mean, the Rams doing good this year. So, I mean, so all we're going to do, we got two teams now, so now we're going to come back and get another one next year. Have two Super Bowls for LA.
That's exactly right. And how does it feel to see all the fans out here today?
It feels pretty good. I'm enjoying it. It's actually my first time in this parade. It's actually quite exciting to see a bunch of people out here coming out to support for MLK Day and all that. I love it.
Awesome. All right, well, thank you so much. We hope you have a great day, and that's Mike Davis. Back to you guys.
All right. Well, boy, did they electrify the SoCal area this season with an incredible winning record led by, of course, ace quarterback Phillip Rivers. They made it to the divisional playoffs. Unfortunately, the Patriots won, but they only lost one road game all year. They were just 2 wins away from the Super Bowl. They had an incredible season. They've done really well since their move to Los Angeles. They've been playing at StubHub, which has been renamed now Dignity Health Sports Center. But I was able to go to a Chargers game this year at StubHub. That is one of the best places to see a football game because it's small. It's built for soccer, so it's a very intimate place to see a football game. It's incredible.
My, so glad to have them here. And we have the Hare Krishna's consciousness here in the parade this year, as they are every year.
That's right. This group of colorful dancers and marchers has participated in this parade for many years. They are the united people of the spiritual world, a part of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness.
And they are working to keep the dream alive by uniting all people, races, and religions on a spiritual platform. They trace their roots and beliefs in nonviolent disobedience to 16th century India. Mahatma Gandhi was also a famous disciple of nonviolent disobedience, and Dr. King was a disciple of Mahatma Gandhi.
That's right. He actually traveled with his wife, Coretta Scott King, in 1959 to India to study how peaceful resistance helped Gandhi and his followers in their quest for Indian independence. And of course, Dr. King later implemented many peaceful resistance practices into his civil rights campaign and just helped change America forever.
And we are watching this float as it comes down Martin Luther King Boulevard to Crenshaw, to make a left on Crenshaw and complete the parade route. What are we seeing now? People on bikes. Let's go to Carlos Granda. He is out parked along the parade route. Carlos.
Well, here we are as you see the 1950s Rosa Parks bus here by Metro, and you can see that it looks exactly like its buses did back in the 50s and 60s. And this is, of course, to honor what Rosa Parks did, where she refused to sit in the back of the bus and changed the course of history in this country. So that's what we're seeing here. It's a beautiful recreation of a bus from that era, and it's certainly just seeing it makes you think about how America changed action right here. So that's something very inspirational that we should look at right now as it goes by. Back to you guys.
Yes, it was December 1st, 1955, when Rosa Parks refused to give up the seat that she paid for and moved to the back of the bus so that a white person could take her seat. And her simple, nonviolent protest led to her arrest. And as we know, it helped ignite the Montgomery bus boycott and the civil rights movement in America. The bus boycott was led by Dr. King, and that really put him on the map in terms of the civil rights movement.
Yes, it did, and we see the recreation. This is history coming to life, and as an African-American person, you grow up and you hear these stories in your household. You hear these stories, and one of them is the Rosa Parks story. Carlos Granda is there with an interview. Carlos.
First of all, let me get your name.
Jackie DuPont Walker, LA Metro Board.
And explain about the bus. I know it's a recreation of the buses in the 50s and 60s, almost like the one that Rosa Parks was in.
It actually was developed at the same time by the same company. LA Metro had it. We commit to equality in transportation, public transportation, especially our bus riders, just as Rosa Parks was seeking in that time.
And I think the kids can see it in history books, but when they see an actual replica of the bus, it's very impactful.
It is very impactful, and to get on it and to have the historic pictures in the bus that tell the story of public transportation.
Thank you so much. Again, you can see it in history books, you can read about it, but when you see it like this, that's when it makes an impact. That's when you realize what happened, the struggle back then, and how this changed America really for the better. Back to you.
Very true, Carlos. Thank you very much for that. And our live coverage of the 34th annual Kingdomday Parade rolls on right after this break.
Where can I get a new mattress?
Revive Sleep Center.
Wait, where? Living Spaces.
Do you have options? I need options.
We've got plenty of options.
Like Tempur-Pedic?
Yep.
Beauty Rest?
Yep.
Stearns & Foster?
And then some.
Do you have the ones that come in a box?
Yeah, we've got our own.
Can I order mine online?
Yep.
Can I try before I buy?
Yeah, swing by our store and work with an expert.
Hi, how's it going?
But are we really going to sleep better?
Well, you tell us. Buy your mattress today, wake up revived tomorrow.
Thank you. I went to America's Best, like you said, for designer frames, and I got these and a second pair for just $99.95. Yes, they have
New York fashion designer frames? Uh-huh.
Yeah, 2 pairs of designer glasses and a free exam, all for just $99.95.
Uh-huh.
Is this a bad time?
Well, I am in the bath.
But you're just sitting there.
I'm conditioning. The New York fashion designer event. It's not just a better deal, it's America's Best. Hurry, sale ends Saturday.
This is no ordinary city. It's different because we're different. We're artists, entrepreneurs, and storytellers. We're complicated. Sure, we've got traffic, but we still love our cars. We cry out for rain, but savor our sunshine. It's our stories, breaking and never changing, that pull us together. In this city, we're all eyewitnesses, and we all have a story to share. Welcome to The Circle from ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Welcome back to the 34th annual Kingdomday Parade coverage here on ABC 7. We are listening to the Inglewood High School Marching Band, sponsored by Men's Health Foundation.
All right, Inglewood! 5, 6, 7.
requirement for these bands is to not only be able to play flawlessly, but also to be able to do the contemporary dances. And every dance that you know, they've got to be able to do that and to play.
And that is no easy task. I was watching them on a YouTube video as they performed on a football field, and it was just fascinating to watch how they're so good.
Yes.
They march so well in formation. They're basically flawless. And then, of course, there's the drum major,
right,
who has got so much character. He's such a big personality,
right,
and just so much fun to see them marching down this great street.
Oh my gosh, let's go to Veronica Miracle on the parade route with the Harlem Globetrotter. Veronica?
Well, and what's so great about you is you also do American Sign Language. Yeah, so you've got fans who can see you perform, but also you can communicate with them.
Right.
Tell me about that. I mean, it's got to be great.
Yeah. Ever since the video came out of me being a coder, meaning child or deaf adult, we've been having a lot of deaf kids come out, deaf grown-ups as well, showing support. You know, it's cool to be able to relate to one of your heroes, you know.
Can you sign Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day for us?
Yeah. Happy Martin Luther King Day.
Thank you so much. All right, so great to see you, and we hope you're having fun tonight.
All right, thank you.
All right, great.
Oh, that's
awesome,
great.
Thank you.
Chris Heitch of the Harlem Globetrotters, the child of hearing impaired parents, fluent in sign language and clearly spinning a basketball. The Harlem Globetrotters, by the way, are coming to the Los Angeles area in just a few weeks. So look them up. You can find out their tour dates, and you can catch them here in the city of Los Angeles.
And we will be right back with more coverage of the Kingdomday Parade.
Bachelor tonight, Colton's bringing in the heavyweights and putting his dates to the test.
I know today was supposed to be a one-on-one, but it's not.
Not pleased. And the battle of Beauty Queen.
He needs to know the truth.
It's like that?
Versus Beauty Queen.
He's being lied to.
Versus Colton.
Do you think it's going to affect your decision tonight?
Could.
To go rogue.
What just happened?
I just hope that I'm not making a mistake.
All new Bachelor, tonight on ABC.
We're surrounded by infinite possibilities. It's up to us to see the choices we have and summon the courage to make them. For when it comes to our life, our health, every choice we make matters.
Real members are saving real money on auto insurance through the Auto Club.
I was pretty shocked to find out that I was going to save $400. I thought that it was going to be much more expensive.
When you're trying to raise a family of 5, and in this economy, it's really nice to be able to save.
I would pay more for this level of customer service, but with AAA, I don't have to.
They told me what the price was going to be, and I told them to go back and recheck because I could not believe it.
Believe it. Switch your auto insurance and you could save an average of $447. That could be hundreds better than Geico, State Farm, even Allstate. And that's just the start.
I have my house insurance. I have my car insurance. It was a no-brainer for me to go with AAA.
Belong to an alumni association? Insure both your auto and home? You could save even more. Plus, get a $100 travel certificate when you switch. Best of all, get the service we're famous for and peace of mind.
I'm glad I switched. What are you waiting for?
Call 800-604-7892 for your free quote. The Auto Club. So easy, so smart, so switch.
Chris Pine and Machen Amick.
Next Live.
Welcome back to our live coverage of the 34th Annual Kingdomday Parade. You are looking at the Hollywood Carnival, float and carnival dancers, and they are here to promote the Los Angeles Culture Festival, and Hollywood Carnival Parade.
That's right. They celebrate the traditions, cultures, costumes, food, dances, and music of the world. It's a nonprofit organization, and it's led by their visionary chairman, Dr. Harold Gonga. And this is the the 4th year that they have participated in the parade. There are more than 50 people, or 50 countries rather, who take part in their multicultural parade. And when that gets underway, you can expect a full day of activities, starting with their parade and then ending with their Carnival Culture Village Festival that goes from 11 till 9 o'clock. You can get more information at hollywoodcarnival.com.
Yes, and they are presenting a preview, just a taste of what is to come on Saturday, January 29th. So let's go to Veronica Miracle out along the parade route. Veronica.
Yeah, that's right, guys. I am with LA City Fire Chief Ralph Terrazas, and I am trying my hand at being a firefighter. How am I doing, sir?
She's doing great. I'm actually recruiting her as we speak.
Well, you're actually recruiting women, right?
Absolutely. We're recruiting everybody, and right now we're hiring hundreds of new firefighters.
That's great, because at this point, you know, with the climate that we have, fire season is really year-round for you guys.
Absolutely. With the rains, that's helped us a lot in the brush area, but we're dealing with the floods and the mudslides. But right now, great weather, a great parade. We're happy to be here.
Yeah, the energy is great. What's your favorite part of the parade?
Just waving at all the people. They're so appreciative of the fire department. Our firefighters and paramedics are here for them every day. We're very honored to participate in this parade.
Good. All right, LA City Fire Chief Ralph Terrazas, back to you guys.
Oh, and what a great vehicle that he is riding on, Veronica. A 1931 Seagrave hose wagon. It is just beautiful. It's known as the bandwagon, and this fire engine proudly served the citizens of Los Angeles from the years 1931 all the way until 1965.
Can you believe that? Now, Chief Terrazas leads more than 3,200 men and women as the city's fire chief, as the city's 18th fire chief, and the first Latino to hold the post.
Okay, and behind the chief and LA Fire Station number 94, we have a band coming our way, the Centennial High School Marching Band.
Yes, please welcome them. They are the Marching Apaches. The Scarlet and White award-winning band hails from Compton, California, was established in 1953, and this colorful and talented contingent is made up of drum majors and majorettes and musicians and cheerleaders and a precision drill team.
They are awesome. Once again this year, the Centennial High School Marching Band Apaches are under the direction of Mr. Manuel Castaneda. Let's listen in.
Centennial High School Marching Band. They are wonderful.
They really are.
All of them. Yes.
They work hard, not only in the band, but scholastically as well. And many of these band members have graduated and gone on to various colleges and universities on full ride music scholarships.
That is wonderful. And the band program is seen as a pillar of the Compton community, and it continues to serve as an inspiration for the students who aspire to a career in music and the entertainment industry.
They have beautiful uniforms, too, that bright red really standing out as they make their way down Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. And now we're seeing Prince Hall family of California marchers, and we're told we might see some little cars as well. We're going to look for that. Always a colorful, and it's a very prestigious group, members of the most worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge, free and accepted Masons of the state of California.
And the banners of the Grand Lodges are being carried by the Pythagorean Knights, a Prince Hall youth group, riding in car number 1, the Honorable Samuel T. King, the most worshipful Prince Hall Grand Master, and he is followed by 25 Master Masons and members of the Prince Hall Youth Group.
And a bit of interesting history on this particular organization. The most worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge was organized back in 1855. It is one of the oldest organizations in the state of California. The Prince Hall Masons are named after Prince Hall, a man of African descent who lived during the period of the Revolutionary War, and he was a friend of George Washington and was the first Grand Master of what has now become the Prince Hall.
And that's okay. We've got something else coming down the parade route. Can we take a look and see what it is?
Oh, I can see off in the distance the Hollywood Carnival contingent. But as we're taking a look at our live picture right now, trying to get a close look at the banner, it's a little far off from my eyesight to see. What do we have here?
We have Robert Brown, Council of... I can't read. Sorry.
Oh, they were part of the, okay. They were part of the Prince Hall Grand Lodge. The rest of the Prince Hall contingent, they have a large contingent.
They certainly do.
We were told we might see some little cars. They're in big cars.
They're in big cars, and they have little letters on them. That's why I can't read it. But,
oh, my gosh.
Let's see. So after that, what do we have, Michelle?
We have an eye test, I think, coming up, and we're both going to fail. That's what we have coming up. No, you know what's coming up is Hollywood Carnival.
Okay.
And they are always very colorful and fun to watch, and they are just getting ready now to perform in front of the judges. As I mentioned earlier, that staging area that's just a little far down, like a half a block away from where we are. You can see their colorful float. And they always put on a very good performance. And they're getting ready right now. We're going to take a look, and we'll be right back with more coverage. Keep it here on ABC 7.
The Kingdomday Parade from ABC 7 is proudly presented by the Los Angeles Chargers.
When I was 6 years old and I saw that amazing big blue whale, my life was forever changed.
It's still my favorite place to go.
I remember one of my students being surprised by her father, who was a diver in the tank.
It's a great way to spend more time with my dad.
The aquarium inspired me to learn more about the oceans and how to best protect the environment.
Come celebrate the Aquarium of the Pacific's 20th anniversary. Meet some old friends and create aquarium stories of your own.
The Aquarium of the Pacific.
Think of what you want, what you love. Your best time, your time. Now is the only time. More than that, it's the time you need. Fun time, special time, playtime. Morongo, good times.
It's your turn to get healthy and lean in 2019.
New year, new energy.
New year, new strength.
New year, new wardrobe.
I lost 101 pounds and I feel incredible.
I lost over 150 pounds, and the best part, my insurance paid for almost everything.
Let West Medical help make your resolution a reality. Call 1-800-WEST-MED for a free PPO insurance verification.
It's an incredible feeling.
I feel incredible because I called 1-800-WEST-MEDICAL.
Waves aren't the only thing I surf. I surf the air. I surf roads, lanes, and alleys. Drop in on mountainsides and carve through valleys. I surf the ocean. I surf adventure. I surf California.
During the Start Something New event, well-qualified lessees of competitive vehicles get a low-mileage lease on the 2019 Jeep Compass for $129 a month.
Parade, you're looking at Hollywood Carnival, cultural flair. Look at the colors. You can hear the music. Oh, yeah. Look at them go. Hollywood Carnival Parade, approximately 3 miles long. And a cultural celebration miraculously transforms Hollywood Boulevard into a grand carnival and street extravaganza.
That's right. Their parade is coming up on June 29th on Hollywood Boulevard. And their parade is 3 miles long. The cultural celebration transforms Hollywood Boulevard into a grand carnival. I think we should listen in. Let's.
Whoa, why did that have to end? That was good. Okay. So clearly, that is reminiscent of Carnival in Rio de Janeiro, and they've got the costumes, but I'm hearing music from all over the world, which is absolutely a draw. They threw some rap in there as well. Very exciting. Let's go to Carlos Granda out on the parade route. Carlos.
Well, I was right next to that Hollywood Carnival float, and let me tell you, it was loud. What did you guys think of that float?
I loved it.
These are all Channel 7 fans, all fans of Channel 7. Why did you come here today? I know you come a lot.
For the Kingdomday Parade. My granddaughter, my niece is going to be in Royalty High Step.
So you can see they're having a great time here, enjoying the parade, and they are loud. I don't know which is louder, them or the floats, but both of them are loud. Back to you guys.
They are loud, and they get the crowd going. You hear the music, you just want to get up and dance, don't you?
Yeah, you do. Look at the lady on the stilts. Oh, my. I feel like we're in the Caribbean. Let's listen in. Let's listen in.
What do we do? This South Central is under attack. What do we do? This Central is under attack.
Are we on a cruise ship?
It sure feels like it. All we need is an umbrella drink.
Yeah.
Sunglasses. Beach towel, maybe.
Yeah.
When South Central is under attack, what do we do? When South Central is under attack, what do we do? When South Central is under attack, what do we do? When South Central is under attack, what do we do? When South Central is under attack, what do we do? When South Central is under attack, what do we do? When South Central is under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When South Central is under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. 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 South Central makes it.
All right, the Hollywood Carnival float and carnival dancers. They are fantastic, and we look forward to seeing them again on Saturday, June 29 on Hollywood Boulevard. We'll be right back with more.
Be the MVP of game day gatherings at Living Spaces, where you'll discover a winning lineup of designs that let you entertain like a pro. We'll make it fast, fun, and easy for you to shop power reclining sofas that start at just $5.95. Plus, we'll help you find more items that bring fun and function to game time. And with same-day delivery, you can get everything before kickoff. Come see our team of unforgettable styles and unbeatable values online or in-store at Living Spaces.
Living Spaces.
Don't go down! Oh, no! Ballooned your car. Call me!
A flyby ballooning. Seen it, covered it.
We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Victoria, what's your name?
Greetings, students. I'm a helpful Honda bud, and I've been informed that you are in need of equipment to compete in your robotics tournament. Come check out your gear. Today we help some humans build robots, and we can help you too with a great deal on a reliable, award-winning Honda. Right now, you can lease a 2019 Civic LX for just $199 a month plus tax. And humans buy Civics more than any other car in California. Are you going to win your competition this year?
Cunning Dental's permanent teeth in a day procedure will change your life like it has for Steve and Monica.
When I first walked into Cunning Dental, I looked like this. And in just one day, I walked out looking like this.
Medication destroyed my teeth so badly, I couldn't even eat a salad. How times have changed.
If you can afford a new car payment, you can afford to have new, beautiful, permanent teeth, just like me.
Get a free exam, CT scan, and x-rays, a $1,200 value for free. Call 844-4-CUNNING, serving Los Angeles, Inland Empire, and Orange County.
Relax, it's just a bug.
That's not a bug! That's not a bug!
Hit and drone. Seen it, covered it. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Breaking news overnight? Good to know. Eyewitness News Mornings.
All right, and the fun continues. The 31st annual Kingdomday Parade. Let's go to Veronica Miracle along the parade route. Oh my gosh, do I see Tommy the Clown?
Honestly, I can't even hear you guys because I'm with Tommy the Clown and it's getting crazy.
Yeah, it's going down. We getting ready for the big battle zone coming down in July. That's what we're doing. We got our instant battles coming up, so it's going down, baby. Tommy the Clown, the Hip Hop Clowns, and the whole T-Squad movement, baby, is going down. It's live, y'all. And we got active all time.
All right, we'll send it back to you. We want to see you guys perform.
Clown and the Hip Hop Clowns, always one of the most popular participants in this parade. They're also known as the T-Squad.
The T-Squad, and these clowns specialize in all kinds of parties and special event entertainment. Look at them dancing, and they've been making people smile and laugh for more than 20 years, known for their incredible dance moves. Let's watch them.
T-Squad. And Leslie, I'm watching those SUVs come down with these guys dancing on there. How'd you like to be the driver? I'd be a little nervous if I were driving right now.
Look at them, the acrobatics. Now, Thomas Johnson, better known as Tommy the Clown, is a dancer, best known as the inventor of the clowning style of dance, which later evolved into crumping.
Wow. So he's dancing. Well, we have two dancers on top of these SUVs. So they have really good balance because anytime they stop or take off, you know, they got to worry about falling off.
They're doing an incredible job. Oh, there they go. Okay, let's go to break.
For top quality floors at rock bottom prices, come to Floor & Decor.
The largest tile and wood place I've ever seen in my life.
It's every color, it's every style.
It's a one-stop shop. We got exactly what we wanted and we paid the price that we were looking for.
Why wouldn't you want to save money and make your house look great?
The Design Center is total inspiration.
These guys know their stuff.
Hands down, the best place for floors, no question.
Floor & Decor. You have to see it to believe it.
With the Chase mobile app, Jason Wu could pay practically anyone at any bank, all while putting on a runway show for New York Fashion Week. He could. Or he could make it even easier and set up recurring payments to his neighbor for cat sitting.
Whoa, you groomed her too.
And now she's ready for the catwalk.
Life lived Jason's way. Chase, make more of what's yours.
In the designer collections at Mathis Brothers, we have all the best and leading designer furniture brands at the lowest prices in the state. Come see what's in style and find inspiration for your home while browsing our large selection of in-stock furniture. Or take advantage of our free design services and let our style advisors help you with any project, big or small. If you want to shop top designer brands in stock at everyday low prices, there's only one place to go. Mathis Brothers Furniture.
Some of you are Honda owners and some of you are Toyota owners, right? Yep. Would you be surprised to hear that Honda is the most reliable car company?
Honda's reliable.
Well, it's actually not Honda.
What?
Toyota. It's not Toyota either. Chevy. Based on a nationwide survey, Chevy is more reliable than Toyota and Honda.
Wow. Get $4,500 total cash allowance on select Equinox vehicles in stock when you finance with GM Financial. That's 16% below MSRP on this Chevy Equinox.
Find new roads at your Southern California Chevy dealers.
The Kingdomday Parade from ABC 7 is sponsored by Blue Shield of California, proudly serving Californians for 80 years.
Okay, welcome back to our coverage of the 34th Annual Kingdomday Parade here on ABC 7. And we are seeing members of the UTLA. These are teachers who are on strike. And as many of you know, this strike has greatly impacted the city of Los Angeles. Teacher strike began last Monday, so we are now into the second week.
Yes, it certainly has, and they have tried some negotiations over the weekend, but they have not been able to come to an acceptable settlement, so they are still on strike. A lot of the students are not going to school, and this is the result in our parade today. Several of the bands from the high schools have had to drop out of today's festivities because of the strike. Let's go to Carlos Granda. He is live with more. Carlos.
How are you doing? Well, here I am with some fans. Oh, I'm getting beat up by everybody. So anyway, let me ask you, you come here all the time?
Yes.
You bring your kids, and you tell me why you bring your kids.
It's a good family thing. You know what I'm saying? They can learn about their culture. You know what I'm saying? Learn about the man that's had a dream, and they can have a dream.
And that's the important message of unity. Is that what you're hoping that your kids get?
All the time. All the time. You know, I don't want them to hate nobody. I want them to love everybody equally.
And it's a fantastic time out here.
Exactly. It is. Nice, fun, family, culture, not divided. Everybody comes together and makes happiness.
Thank you so much. Very well said, guys.
Carlos, thank you very much for that. It's so good to see all of the people who have come to the parade and listen to the fathers and mothers and the children and talk about what a tradition it is for them to come out here.
And now we are seeing the Carnival Infusion Group of dancers, colorful dancers, a mixture of different countries and islands in the Caribbean. And they are here today to celebrate diversity and to remind us about the importance of embracing all cultures.
Yes, Marcia Pitts is the director. She formed the group in 2013, and these festive dancers have participated in many parades and many community events, and they're just wonderful to watch.
Let's go back to Carlos Granda. He's live along the parade route. Carlos?
Well, I'm with someone that you probably have seen on TV, Raquel Harper from TMZ. What a lot of people don't know is you used to work with us at Channel 7 when you were a young intern.
I did. Oh, you know what? I was an intern, and that's where I started at ABC. So I always loved the ABC family. You've been good to me for years. So I'm so blessed to even be here, be a part of this, you know what I'm saying? Because I was the person who was holding the notebook. Mom, and so I'm very thankful for MLK Day.
And you were so young, and I wasn't that young, but you were so young back then. And look at you now, you're so successful.
Thank you. You know what? It's honestly a blessing, and thank you for Martin Luther King for paving the way. And then just to be involved in this is a complete blessing. Like, you know, but I thank also the ABC family, though, and also you and everybody else who always showed me a good time and taught me a lot.
And being here today, the message of unity of Dr. King, isn't that what's all important?
It's completely important, and it's passing the message on to the youth and for generation and generation, and how much it is involved for the community, and what he did for us is forever grateful for the culture.
Raquel, it's good to see you again. Take care. Bye-bye. Back to you guys.
Great to see Raquel again.
We remember.
We do, and it's so wonderful to see how much success she has. She says, you know, she believes she is a beneficiary of Dr. King's dream. She tells us that she believed all things were possible for people of color, and that's how she built her confidence. And she set her sight for the stars, and she's achieved it. She's now living her own dream, starring on her own TV show on BET.
Wonderful. She is a hero.
Oh, people, they sure know who she is, too. I can hear them.
Yeah, they do.
Hey, Raquel. Hey, Raquel.
Let's go to Veronica Miracle. Hey, Veronica.
Hi, guys. Hey, we got everybody out here along the parade route. It's been such a great day. I interviewed you last year because you are just so happy to be here, and you are such a joy. What has been your favorite part today?
Man, number one, all the people come out, and it's beautiful when you come out and see it in person. TV, okay, if you can't make it, but when you come in person, it's very good, and I love to see all the people in the parade, and I enjoy myself to the beginning to the end, and I love it, and I'm going to come next year. This is my 14th year. I'm loving it.
Yeah, always look for Victoria. It's really special to be out here, and you guys have been so great. They've been so wonderful keeping this party alive. Back to you guys.
It's such a tradition for so many people to come out here and watch the Kingdomday Parade, march down Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard and Crenshaw Boulevard.
Yes.
And generations taking part in this tradition.
That is so good to see. And you are looking live right now at Wilder's Preparatory Academy Charter School. The contingent from there, they're located in the heart of Inglewood. It's recognized for its K through 8th grade academic performance. Wilder's is an honor roll school.
Oh, and they're singing. Let's listen in. It's beautiful. Okay, and sorry, we didn't actually get to see the singers from Wilder's, but I can tell you that they are beautiful. They have angelic voices. They're singing right next to us right now. But what we're seeing actually on our screen is just a little farther down the road, and this is the Train 'em Up Academy. The Train 'em Up Academy.
Oh, and there they go, strutting down Martin Luther King Boulevard. The Train 'em Up Academy.
And we're going to leave you on that note. We are out of time. We thank you for joining us here on ABC 7.